Hey everyone, this is Royce After Hours here yet again to let you know that I just got done seeing Weird, the movie, as in Weird Al Yankovic, the movie. And I couldn't tell you that the joy I had watching this film was uh, was amazing. I enjoyed uh, the weirdness of it. I couldn't believe that the more I thought this movie was going to be uh, like a bit funny, and I know there's going to be stuff that was made up, but it took a real twist. And the funniest thing about this movie to me is that this guy, Weird Al Yankovic, in this parody movie, you could say, was that it was played by he was played by Daniel Radcliffe, and I don't think I can take him seriously that much after this film. But overall, I don't know if I ever could, ever did. My hair, it's kind of a mess. So, movie starts off with Weird Al being a kid. His dad does not approve of him being a a guy to follow his dreams of being a musician, playing his accordion. And so he decides to break his accordion, and Weird Al decides to continue to play the accordion because it's what he wants to do. It's his dream. And so he meets up with friends in the future, moves in with them, graduates school, decides to join bands here and there, but no luck because he plays an accordion. And so one day he listens to a song and he decides to make a parody of that on the spot. Who's a hungry one? Hungry one. You know that song. Say goodbye to my bologna. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. But it was sure good. I enjoyed that song. And also enjoyed Like a Surgeon. And so far, what was that? It was just everything I was expecting out of Daniel Radcliffe's performance because um, I saw the trailer and I just knew this film was going to have him being all weird and quirky and some kind of crazy idiot. But the thing that was I was not expecting was that what him and Madonna and their relationship from beginning to end was strange. But uh, overall, at first it seemed fine. Then the other half was something I was not expecting. But okay. And I enjoyed how Weird Al, no matter how weird and strange he went after his dream, something impossible, something no one ever thought of, and he did it. This guy just moved in with his friends, decided to make that My Bologna song in some bathroom, some public restroom. I meant to say public restroom, and it was a hit. It became sensation. He literally became an overnight sensation. Well, it was during the day, but you guys know what I mean. And from then on, he became super famous, writing parodies, writing. new songs. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing and hearing in this movie. And then the whole relationship with him and Madonna happened. His typical fight with the band, and they break up, and he's on his own until he gets his head in the game and comes back and uh, well, gave up and on his dream to work at the factory where Dad worked, which we never get to find out what he does there, but neither does he. So he just decided to work there, and then his dad uh, came to him and said, "What are you doing here? You don't belong here. You belong out there with your music." Turns out his dad was also an accordion player from who grew up for 16 years, grew up in an Amish community, and ever since he left because the Amish people kicked him out for having an accordion, he decided to work the factory, and that's how he started off. And his dream was to also do parody songs, but looks like Weird Al got that inspiration and ideas from his dad. He got that talent from his dad. That's what I meant to say. And Weird Al was always going to be, what was it? He was always going to be that talented, amazing writing star that people never thought would actually happen. And honestly, I couldn't believe it. And as soon as he made up with his dad, he took his song, and so, which he did write, Amish Paradise, but it was funny. Which is supposedly in the movie, his dad wrote Amish Paradise, and Weird Al took it, and now, okay, made up with the band. His what's his name? Dr. Demento, something like that, which was his, I believe, was his agent. Wanted to adopt him, but it was kind of awkward because Weird Al already made up with his dad, and they're cool now. And been awkward, but hey, his agent and him, like his agent was Weird Al's favorite uh, famous person ever. He watched him since he was a kid. A huge fan of his, and uh, it would have meant a lot to Weird Al if he was adopted by this guy, but Weird Al's dad and him already made up. But at least, hey, uh, Mr. Dr. Demento, whatever his name is, was serious about adopting him to being his son, so his stepson. So it was weird, and it was pretty sad. This dude really saw this guy as a son. He saw talent in him from the very beginning. But overall, at least we know he was committed to being this guy's son. So I doubt Dr. Demento would use him to screw him over for money, fame, and all that stuff. I doubt he would ever do that, but who knows? But I strongly feel like he would have stood by him for long and never, stab him in the back, betray him. But they're cool. They're cool. And the way Madonna and him were dating, and Weird Al and Madonna were dating, and he saves her from Pablo Escobar, and She's the leader of some cartel. Now it was a little weird. Weird. But I'm I'm happy to know that Weird Al may not be oh crap, the guy you should aspire or be inspired to become, but he is the prime example of you can pretty much do anything and can become famous. Well, well, I guess that's not the message. I guess it's never giving up on your dream, and no matter how ridiculous the idea may be, never give up on it. Yeah, just like Stan Lee. He had a dream of making Spider-Man in one of his comics. Boss said, "Nah, that's never gonna fly. Who cares? That's not gonna work." One day he had this spare comic nobody wanted. Stanley could do whatever he wanted with it, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna push Spider-Man." And the moment it released, Spider-Man was a huge hit. Because look where we are today with Spider-Man. You're gonna tell me it's not a huge hit? Please. Because I saw Spider-Man No Way Home. Man, that was a good movie. 3 Spider-Man from different universes uniting from the idea of a man who was told that this Spider-Man character would never fly. But he was swinging across the hearts of millions of fans. And it stuck. And it's still stuck with these fans as well. Yeah. So overall, Weird Al, I would give the movie a 7 out of 10. I think it's a good movie. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I recommend you guys watch it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Peace. Peace. Blah, 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 blah.